chestnuts roasting.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me already, my name is Genesis, and if you do know me, well, welcome back. I've tried filming this video about twice already, and the first one was way too dramatic, and the second one I was eating literally a bowl of cereal, and I was like, that is not how I'm gonna introduce this situation into like on the internet. So I decided to try again. So this is my third time trying to make this video, and sorry about my birds. They could be a little bit annoying sometimes, so if you can hear them in the background. So as you can see in the title of this video, yes, it's a story time, and yes, I am pregnant, and I'll be telling you guys my reaction to me finding out that I was pregnant, and if I can find the video of me when they recorded me finding out I was pregnant, I will most definitely put it in. But I only will be putting clips in because they look very like fugly, and y'all just don't need to see all that. So today I just decided to make this video because it's been a while since I been on YouTube, and I should get back on my grind. And after everything that just kind of happened in my life and how everything just flopped, yeah, this is the only thing that's about just going for me, and honestly, I love doing it, and I hope you guys enjoy watching my videos. I know I'm not the best at editing and the best at doing all this stuff, but gotta just bear with me. I'm trying here. Anyways, so no, I'm not wearing a shirt, so that's what I'm trying to cover up. But anyways, so let's just get on with the story. So about a couple weeks ago, because we're in December now, so a month ago, it was, I think, yeah, it was a week before Thanksgiving, and during that week before Thanksgiving, I actually got really, really sick, and I thought I had the flu at the time. Turns out I actually had bronchitis, and I was super sick. And I know everybody's gonna say, yes, of course I know. It only takes one time, and then boom, you're pregnant. I know the whole shebang. I understand that. But the thing was, me and my boyfriend were extremely busy for the past 2 months with working and with, a whole bunch of crap that we were, I guess, sexually active, but we weren't, in a way, but it happened. And obviously that's why I'm pregnant. But the way I found out that I was pregnant was kind of strange. I was sick when I found out I was pregnant. I was going through bronchitis. Mind you, I was taking Mucinex. I was taking all the hardcore medicine that would be able to knock out this flu or whatever I was going through, and I had no idea I was pregnant. I was just about 2 months pregnant, and I was about to be 3 months pregnant in a couple weeks. So I didn't know. It was kind of mind-blowing how I didn't realize it. But I'll talk about the symptoms and how I found out. Well, not how I found out, but how I kind of came to realize the whole situation. Just in another video. I'm shitty at explaining things. Okay, so it was that week, and my Flow app reminded me that I was gonna get my period. So I was like, oh, maybe that's why I'm sick, because usually a week before, a week during my period, I always tend to get sick, or something always happens when the week of my period or the week before. So to me, it was pretty normal. Then the day of my period, I was supposed to get it, but I let it slide because sometimes I'm a day too late. It's been happening on and off for quite a while. So I was just like, it's whatever. I really don't care. I'll be fine. Watch it just come later on, because, maybe the timing changed on my period, because that has happened to me before. So there was multiple explanations why, why my period was off a bit. So then the third day came, And I was like, okay, this is getting a little bit weird. I've never been 3 days without a period. But I was like, you know what, let me just give it one more day. Maybe tomorrow I'll get it. Because I usually have my period for only 3 to 4 days. So I just let it slide. So then afterward, it was a fourth day. And I was like, okay, this is not good at all. And I was like, well, you have one more week left. So maybe you're going to get it at the end of the week. At the end of the month. Because that has happened to me as well. Where I've experienced having my period at the very, very end of the month. And going through the beginning of the next month. So, in a way, I kind of let it go, but then I started realizing stuff, and then I started getting really paranoid, and I started to freak out, and I didn't really say anything. I told my mom, but she was like, just give it another week, saying the same thing I said, because, things like that could happen. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to give it another week. And then that night, I got really upset, and I started crying, and I called my sister, and I was like, hey, I feel lonely. Can I come sleep over? I really don't want to be home right now. She was like, yeah, that's fine. So, I was like, okay, yeah, let me just, do that. And, so she was like, all right, I will close. When I close the store, I'll come and pick you up. I was like, okay. And so she came. She picked me up, but she had a friend of the car that she was going to drop off. And after we dropped him off with my boyfriend's sister, well, technically, fiance in a way, because they're, like, engaged or whatever. So we went to go get him, and before I was in with the car, he called me as well, asked me what was wrong, and I told him why I was feeling lonely and all that stuff. So when he came to pick me up, I totally forgot the situation because I started to feel better. But then he was like, hey, so why are you feeling lonely? Like, what's going on? And I was just like, well, I didn't get my period for 4 days, and I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do. I have to wait one more week. My mommy told me to wait one more week to see if I get my period, and I'm just really paranoid, and I'm freaking out, and I feel like I'm having anxiety. I just don't know what to do. And she was like, we're gonna go to the Family Dollar. You're gonna get one of those cheap ass tests, and you're gonna take it. And I was like, I'm telling you, I'm not pregnant. I just feel like there's something wrong with me. And she was like, okay, we'll just go and take it. And if it's, negative, then maybe you're just going to get your period later, or there's something really wrong with you. And we were like, okay. So we go to the Family Dollar late at fucking night. And then we go home. And then my brother was there, and his girlfriend was there. So were the kids and everything like that. So then we were just like in the living room talking, in the kitchen talking. And my brother was just like, you're going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to take it now. And I was like, I don't have to pee right now. And he was like, trust me, you're going to have to pee. So then I went to the bathroom. And then, lo and behold, I had to use the bathroom. So I went pee. And then I did drops. And then I just hit it. Because right when I was doing those drops, I hit it. Because I really, really did not want to see it. I was like, my heart was pounding. I was like, this can't be possible. There's so much that I have already done. This can't be fucking possible. I was just like, no. I was in a huge denial. It was really bad. And my sister looked at it and she gave me this facial reaction. That was the facial reaction of, oh shit, she's pregnant. And I looked at her and I'm like, no, I'm not. And she was like, no, that was nothing. It's probably negative, but can you take another one for me? I was like, sure, I'll take the other one for you. She was like, okay. So she both took them and I was like, I'm fucking pregnant. Her face reaction just gave it away. I'm fucking pregnant. Oh my God. But the other half of me was saying, girl, you're not pregnant. You're fine. You probably just, got something wrong with you. You've been in pain for a while. So much going on with you. You're not pregnant. This can't be possible. And then, then one day I came and I ran to my brother and I was like, I took the test. Katia has them. I said I took the test. My sister has them, and And it was just like, oh my goodness. And it was my oldest brother and my oldest sister, because I have 5 siblings. So they were there, and all that stuff. And then like, she was like, do you think you're pregnant or whatever? And I'm like, no, it can't be possible. And then my brother's holding me, right? And I can hear his dumb ass. He's like, she's pregnant, right? She's pregnant. She's pregnant. She's pregnant. And I'm here like, I can fucking hear you. And I was like, I don't want to look. And then he was like, am I pregnant? I looked at him like crying hysterically. Am I pregnant? He goes, no, everything's fine, Hennessy. Just grab the test. And I was like, I don't want to grab it. So then I went, and then I grabbed the first one, and I started freaking out, and I looked at it. I was like, this can't be possible. It was 2 lines, and I was like, no, this can't be possible. I was freaking out. I was like, oh my fucking God. Like, it was serious. And then I was like, baby, hopefully the next one is negative and everything could be perfectly fine. So I was hoping so fucking hard that the other one was negative. So hard. And it was positive. So I was feeling real salty that day. And I was crying, having a whole fucking anxiety attack, a panic attack. I was just shaking really bad, and I was just crying hysterically. And my brother's girlfriend was sitting there like she was sleeping, and then she turned over and was like, what's going on? And then he was like, she's pregnant. And I was like, oh my God. And I was crying and everything, because I didn't really want to be pregnant, but shit happens, and you just gotta deal with it. Like, I'm not the one to believe in abortion or adoption or any of this shit. You gotta take responsibility for your own actions. So that's what I'm doing. Anyways, so I told my boyfriend, and he was pretty happy about it, because the thing was, this is the part that I was going to explain in another video, but might as well just explain it in this video. The thing was, me and my boyfriend has actually had a conversation about kids. I feel like in every relationship, everyone does. And we decided that we were going to wait until I got out of college, until I had my career and everything, to have a baby, because financially we will be stable, because the cost of everything is so high right now. Well, to me it is. Like, I can have a bedroom for like one bedroom for fucking like $750. That's like too expensive. Like, no. And we were okay with waiting, so that's what we were doing. And in October, we really didn't actually have like any sex, because we were so busy that month. And then come to find out that that's when I supposedly conceived, because that's what the flow up says. So I don't really know. On the 19th, I am going to go. Well, tomorrow, I'm taking you guys with me, and we're going to go, and we're going to do the ultrasound and get everything done tomorrow. And yeah, so that's pretty much what's going to happen. Yeah. Excuse me. So, and then after that whole craziness, I was in denial for about 4 days, 3 days, 4 days maybe, because on the first day I was like in denial. I was like, I'm not pregnant, no, and like even after I took the P test, I was still saying no. And the second day came, still I didn't want to be like, I didn't want to like really, it was still processing. I was still in shock. And then on the third day, I went and bought those expensive ass ones that are like $10, and it came out pregnant, and I was like, oh, fuck, this is getting kind of real, but I still don't believe it. So then I went to the doctors, and they ran some tests or whatever, and I was pregnant. So yeah. And yeah, so like, that's when it really sank in. I was like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. And once it really sank in, I was like, oh my goodness gracious. Because when we had this discussion about how we were going to wait, we were really serious about it. I literally had my appointment to get my birth control in. I had my appointment for our orientation for hack because I already did my freaking placement test and everything. Like, everything was getting done. So, like, I would have had, like, everything was getting done for my schooling, and I was getting my birth control in. Everything was going perfect. And I didn't even, like, it didn't even cross my mind that I was pregnant at all. Like, until that week I got sick. And I was like, how, like, it just blows my mind that when I try to actually do something right for myself, you know, it just gets flopped. And you know what? It's kind of crazy, but at the same time, like, it only takes one time, and, you know, use protection or get birth control if you don't want to use condoms. But, you know, there's not much I can really do, but so yeah, so that was pretty much how I found out I was pregnant and my full reaction. But yeah, I'll be talking about my whole pregnancy until like, there's gonna be a vlog and everything. I'll just keep you guys updated on everything, and I'll let you guys know about a bunch of shit. But yeah, so that's what happened to me. Anyways, if you have anything you guys want to share, or how you found out that you were pregnant, leave it in the comments below, and I'll definitely be reading them. And yeah, so I'm 19 and I'm pregnant. Honestly, I'm gonna be for real. It's really not that bad of an age to be pregnant, but it's still kind of like, you're still kind of a kid in a way. But I'm okay with it, so it's whatever. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a beautiful, blessed day, you know.